Hello, I'm Sebastian. Welcome to Nine Nar Trees Podcast. Today I will summarize and review the book. In Press Reset, Ruin and Recovery in the Video Game Industry, Jason Schreier delves deep into the volatile nature of the video game industry, revealing the high stakes and personal tolls behind some of the biggest games in history. Through a series of investigative stories, Schreier, renowned for his insight into the gaming world, unveils the often unseen side of video game development, where job insecurity and studio shutdowns are commonplace. Drawing from extensive interviews with game developers from both big names and indie studios, Press Reset provides an intimate look into the dreams, struggles, and resilience of individuals who pour their lives into creating virtual worlds. Schreier's narrative not only explores the causes of instability in the video game industry, but also offers a vision for a more sustainable future, making Press Reset an essential read for anyone interested in the behind-the-scenes dynamics of video game creation. I will give you key takeaways from this book. Firstly, the human cost of game development. The video game industry is notorious for its crunch culture, demanding overtime and unsustainable work hours from developers to meet tight deadlines, often without additional compensation. Jason Schreier in Press Reset sheds light on the personal toll this culture has on individuals. Workers face burnout, health issues, and strained relationships due to the intense demands of their jobs. Schreier's narratives reveal how this unsustainable work ethic not only harms employees, but also impacts the quality and innovation of games. Through interviews, he uncovers stories of developers forced to choose between their health and their passion for making games, illustrating a dark side of the industry that consumers seldom see. Secondly, studio shutdowns and job insecurity. One of the core issues discussed in Press Reset is the instability of employment within the video game industry. Schreier provides detailed accounts of abrupt studio shutdowns, often leaving employees without work from one day to the next. He explains how the project-based nature of game development contributes to a cycle of job insecurity, with team members frequently facing layoffs after a project's completion. The book uncovers the emotional and financial impact of this instability, as well as the challenges developers face in finding new positions, relocating families, or even changing careers. Schreier not only highlights the personal ramifications, but also critiques the industry's acceptance of this as a norm, suggesting a need for systemic change. Thirdly, the role of publisher pressure. Jason Schreier's investigation exposes how pressure from publishers for constant and quick profitability can lead to detrimental effects on the quality of video games and the well-being of developers. He illustrates how the pursuit of hit titles with tight release schedules forces developers into crunch mode, where excessive work hours become the standard. Schreier also discusses how creative visions for games are often compromised or entirely altered to fit market trends and financial projections. This analysis in Press Reset reveals a tension between artistic integrity and commercial success, showcasing the complex relationship between developers and publishers in the video game industry. Fourthly, the indie development struggle. While major studios battle with their own set of challenges, Press Reset also turns the spotlight on the indie game development scene. Schreier examines the unique struggles faced by independent developers, including limited resources, the challenge of standing out in a saturated market, and the personal financial risks involved in self-publishing. The book shares inspiring yet sobering stories of indie developers who have sacrificed financial security in pursuit of creative freedom. Schreier's accounts of indie successes and failures provide a nuanced understanding of the entrepreneurial spirit driving these creators, along with the precarious nature of their work. Lastly, visions for a sustainable future. In the concluding sections of Press Reset, Jason Schreier doesn't just analyze the problems plaguing the video game industry. He also offers insights into potential solutions for a more sustainable future. He discusses the possibilities of unionization, better project management practices, and alternative business models that prioritize employee well-being over relentless expansion and profit. Schreier advocates for a shift in industry standards, to value the health and stability of its workforce as much as it does innovation and financial success. Through these visionary ideas, Press Reset provides hope and a call to action for developers, publishers, and players alike, aiming for a future where making games is as enjoyable as playing them. In conclusion, Jason Schreier's Press Reset, Ruin and Recovery in the Video Game Industry is a crucial read for anyone connected to the video game world, be it developers, students aspiring to enter the industry, or avid gamers interested in understanding the reality of game production. It reveals the often unseen struggles of game development, offering a compelling narrative that intertwines with the dreams and disappointments of those behind our favorite virtual experiences. This book holds immense value, not only as an exposé of industry practices, but also as a beacon of hope for those advocating for change. Reading Press Reset can foster a deeper appreciation for the games we love and a stronger empathy for those who create them, inspiring conversations about how to build a more equitable and sustainable future for video game development. If you would like to support Jason Schreier, you can buy the book through the Amazon link I provided in the podcast description. After reading the book, please let me know what you think and share your thoughts, and see you around.